Hey, good morning, everybody. Happy Tuesday to you. Thanks for joining me today on 5 Minutes with Phil. Again, I know I say it all the time, but it really does mean a lot that you would choose to join us in this way. And I'm glad we can get together and look at God's Word together. Now, yesterday, we announced that for this whole week, we're going to be focusing on that one word that is such an important word, and that's the word truth. And we left you kind of with this thought last time. What does Jesus have to say about me, about my situation, about some other person? What does God's Word have to say? What does Jesus think about this? And that is the source of truth. Now, today, I want to... We just celebrated Easter, right? The whole Easter story. There is an encounter that Jesus has with a Roman governor by the name of Pilate. And Pilate and Jesus are together, and part of this conversation just really strikes me, and I want to share it with you. We're in the book of John, and this time we're in John chapter 18. Look at this. It says... Pilate says, "You are a king then," said Pilate. And Jesus answered, "You say that I'm a king. In fact, the reason I was born and came into the world is to testify to the truth." There's that word. "Everyone on the side of truth listens to me." And then verse 38 says, "What is truth?" retorted Pilate. What is truth? Wow. I mentioned some of this yesterday. I'm going to go there again today. A big problem with our culture, and what really leads to the demise of a culture, is when there is a lack of what is called an absolute standard. And what I mean by that is just like a boat or something might use a compass for direction. Okay, what gives a person direction as to how they should live morally, what decisions they should make, what they should do and should not do? What influences that? What do we go by? What do we go by? And Pilate asked this question that I really think our culture is asking. What's truth? And I've now been alive long enough to have witnessed truth get redefined over and over and over again. There are things that morally were unacceptable just 20 years ago, maybe 30 years ago. Okay, and again, please, I'm not trying to sound old here. I'm being straight with you. Now they're acceptable. Well, what changed? Did the truth change? Or did the culture change? Did the people change? And see, what's going to guide you in making the right decisions in life is to have the correct moral absolute, to be steered by the correct compass. Truth is not truth if it changes all the time. It's not truth. Truth is solid. It's not fluid. Truth never changes. And it just so happens that the Bible talks about itself when it says that it's the same yesterday, today, and forever. And that Jesus is the same yesterday, today, and forever. God's truth and God's morals, they don't change. Our culture changes all the time. Some experts have said that culture changes every 2 to 3 years. And I believe that. But God's word never does. And that doesn't make it obsolete. That doesn't make it antiquated. It makes it true. It makes it our standard. It makes it absolute. I'm reminded again, we looked at this verse yesterday. John chapter 8 says, "You will know the truth, and the truth will set you free." if the truth is always changing, it will never set us free. So today, I want to challenge you. Don't apply your moral decisions based on what the culture says, because culture changes. But apply your decisions and apply how you live your life based on what God's word says, because the truth, never changes. Okay, I'm out of time. Thanks for joining me. I love you. We'll see you again next time. God bless. Bye-bye.